Hello, everybody, and welcome to PokeWill X.
X gonna give it to ya. That's
X
that song,
gonna-
right? Why?
Yeah.
We don't know why. Let's find out.
Let's
We're on
find
top of a
out.
streaming game today.
We're going to find out. We're going to be X, and we're going to be giving it to everybody, regardless of age, creed, or skin color.
That's what the liberals want.
I figured before we started, I talked about it last night. Ian asked me about it. I figured I would show you the two paintings of the images I've done, just so you can see.
Yes.
Again, these are unfinished paintings. I would like to make, or not unfinished paintings. They're more just studies that I did quick. So anyways, one of them is a picture you sent. I think
you studying how to fucking paint? That looks really good.
It doesn't look good up.
That does look good.
But
that is Germany. That's yeah, that's near Zweifel in Germany.
I really like the cows. I painted them last, and they're terrible.
Yeah, I took like 12 pictures to get the good shot. You know.
And then here's the scary
deer. So I didn't tell you this last time, but that deer was just chilling in front of one of the stores in Nara, and people were feeding him biscuits. But that deer was, I don't want to say trained, but some of the deer noticed that people would bow when they gave them biscuits, and so the deers learned to bow. So that deer was just, every time a person walked by, the deer was just like nodding up and down, you know, trying to get biscuits. But it was just lounging on the floor.
Anyways, yeah, those are the two I did. I saved a couple other images
look great
that I haven't done yet, but yeah, they make good studies because it's easier than me like pouring through Upsplash to find images or shit like that. So it's just faster.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me switch over to the game so we can play.
Yeah, we should probably introduce this. So I've never played one of these before. I've actually never heard of it. What is Pokemon?
So Pokemon are digital monsters. And and they're and they reside in these things called Beyblades. And so you put them in the Beyblade and you let it rip, I believe is what they say. And then
you pull a string out of the Pokemon and it
out of the Pokemon
spins around real fast.
It's beads.
Beads go flying.
Yeah.
You gotta wear safety glasses. I don't think second question.
Yeah.
Do you regret taking this giant break in PokeWill instead of us trying to shove it in? Because I was pushing for shoving it in, but you didn't want to do that.
I mean, I don't think we would have had time. I really don't think we would have had time. Also, this game is extremely loud for me.
I think we would have had time. It just would have been unenjoyable. It would have been like 3-hour streams every day for like 2 weeks, basically.
I don't regret it.
Fair.
At all.
I can turn it on my
I regret Your Honor. I regret nothing.
Okay, so let's do a recap. Where are you at? What badges you got? What's your team? Because Lord knows I forgot.
You're not quizzing me,
right? No, that'd be too brutal. I heard he quizzed you by asking what Pokemon is.
This is literally where we ended that last morning because this was the next gym. I don't think... Theoretically, I think I could have gone back to some of those battle castles or whatever they're called. But I just didn't.
Halucha's back. Hi, Halucha.
Hi, Halucha. I've got a bug
6
badge.
Badges.
A cliff badge.
Wow, I did not realize we had that many.
Rumble badge. Damn.
Can you go back? Yeah, just stay on that one for a bit.
Damn.
What's your name?
Right.
Yeah, you know what? I'll do this on stream.
Anna Karina.
Okay.
We've
is
got
it
the
.net
badge.
or
.org?
.org?
What's he do with that hand? What do you think?
That's
I don't know. I don't know what it is. And
it's .xxx.
And then we've got 22 hours in this game.
Sorry, real quick. Take a guess. Karina _ parentheses Pokemon. How many hits?
Corinna is a teen, by the way, is what Haluch is saying. These are aged up.
19, 18,
19, 17 and a half. 140.
Ah, close. 478.
Ooh, I was close. Damn. So,
Yeah, that's a
17
lot.
and a half is crazy, but it wasn't the joke I was going for. I meant to say 17 and 12 months, which is very funny.
Yeah.
Because it's 18.
It's just so funny because one of my favorite things about Rule 34 is that it's not enough just to be porn. You also have to shove in your particular kink. So there's like normal, I don't want to say normal, but there's like heterosexual images, and then there's like pregnant images, and then there's like bestial. You know what I mean? Like it's not enough to do porn of the fictional characters.
Just
You
the
have to.
it's not. Yeah, it's not vanilla porn.
Yes. It's
when's
not
the
crazy,
kink
which it's
tier
called
list?
rounding up.
It's
What did you
called-
forget how to do?
What did you
you
not learn
forget
math?
fucking math?
Oh, it's getting hot in here. I'm gonna have to take this off. Yeah, it's very funny. I enjoy that. It's good humor. Kink tier list. We'll do that for Extra Life.
Christ. F tier.
They're all S
Religious
tier.
kink is F tier.
My kink is ranking other kinks S tier. And
There's
then
an S tier
we're
and an F tier.
I don't know what
S for
city
suck, F for fuck. There's a suck tier and a fuck.
we're an anus star.
Oh.
I think we're gonna do this.
Where can you look at the map?
Oh, I didn't even look at
Where is that?
It's there where the arrow's pointing. On the
That's supposed to be.
right-hand
Is that supposed to be Reims?
side. It's yeah, it's like oh, I didn't even notice it was France on the map too.
Well, I think
Yeah.
the one between Paris and where you are now is supposed to be Reims. I don't know what city that is.
I don't know the
I gotta look at a
geography
map.
of France at all. Geography,
only slightly
not
familiar
my
with it.
strong
Just-
suit at all.
Okay, let's.
They don't teach math in
It's
Mexico.
oh, Strasbourg. Probably
We've got
Strasbourg.
Gondor Police State, Whale, Poops, Halucho, and Tyrantrum. Ooh, I haven't renamed yet.
You know, that's. Halucha, you tell me they don't teach math in Mexico. Like that's. There's part of me that's like, because you said Mexico, I want to be like, that's a racist joke. But I don't think that's racist.
No, it's just saying they don't teach math there. It's self-deprecating.
Yeah, it's just like a location thing. Yeah.
I mean, if you said it, it could be construed.
well, I like to put a little. You got to put a little heat on it, you know. It ain't tasty if it ain't
Oh,
spicy,
shit.
you know.
What are we
Whoa.
in Zathura? Holy shit! Is fucking
oh yeah.
what's his face gonna show up?
Holy just got a point. If it's self-deprecating, it's not racist. But if you're not a member of that country, then it becomes racist.
I don't think you're Filipino. Or are you? I'm so confused at this point. I'm
This
pretty
is
sure
a
you're-
very.
you're from
Let's bail out of
Mexico.
this topic because you're like, you don't feel like one of them when we talk. You
Yeah,
know,
I would know.
You're heading down there. Just keep talking, Will. Keep talking.
I feel like we brush this joke off all the
God.
time, and you've said it too many times for me to be like, wait, has the narrative changed? Have you, I don't know, you could have gotten a 23andMe and realized you're Filipino. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say anything.
Listen, I love Filipinos.
Lumpia is Filipino, right?
Who?
Lumpia.
I don't know.
You know
who that
lumpia?
is.
That's what it is called, right?
I thought you were referring to Lupito Nyong'o, the actress.
No, lumpia. Lumpia. It's almost like an egg roll, but it's tastier. It's thinner,
Oh.
and it's fried a lot more.
Extra Life revealed that you're South African, so you're white. Oh, can we watch Color of Friendship for Extra Life?
The fuck is Color of
You've never seen
Friendship?
Color of Friendship? Oh, it's so good.
No.
This exchange student comes to the U.S. from.
Oh my god, I don't. It's a Disney movie,
Yeah, it's a Disney movie.
and it looks like that.
They come from South Africa, and all the people are expecting them to be black, and it's a white girl, and she's
Oh
being
my
housed with a
God.
black family, and it's so
Okay, move.
awkward.
And the Disney movie was made in 2000, but is set in 1977, which was height of apartheid.
It's wild. I don't think it's as bad as like, what is it Song of the South that Disney like does not acknowledge at all.
I really want to watch Song of the South.
Okay. I should probably put another Pokemon in here. I don't even have my sheet.
Oh,
I think that might be downstairs.
Get a phone call. It's probably a spam call. Oh, no. I'll be right back. Hello, Ian Gibson.
Wow, he answered so professionally. Hello, Ian Gibson. Why, yes, I would like to get a colonoscopy. Sorry, I used something that didn't have a flared base, and now it won't come out. God, this guy's huge. What's True Confessions? I've got all these VHS tapes we can watch now, too. I found out one of them's Christian. This one is apparently Christian. Because... Oh, LaBeouf. Oh, yes, I know what you're talking about now. This one on the back. First of all, Agents of Truth. But then it says... Relying upon highly experimental government surveillance equipment, clever disguises, and the grace of God to help them preserve national security. We should watch this.
Oh, God. Is that another Crazy Horse Mine? What is it called?
Rescue at Crazy Horse Mine. It's a Mickey Masters Agents of Truth movie.
Jesus Christ.
Apparently
is that like an 80s Disney straight to video?
It's got a fat fucking dog on the back, too. Like an afternoon with that dog. I love this like fake Drew Struzan cover too. It also says Crossfire.
Oh, sorry, Daddy's back. What's today?
You're back? Are they gonna get
Friday.
it out? Are they gonna be able to get it out?
You know what? Fuck you. Now you get the story. So my car,
God damn it,
developed this problem. It's such a weird problem, but it sounds like a small problem, but then you realize how fucking inconvenient it is. So basically, the headlight switch it keeps hitting people. But the weirdest thing is it's like only non-white people. Like
there we go. We got there.
No, basically the headlight switch where you like pick the headlight mode, it just has a mind of its own. So I'll be driving along and it'll just be like headlights off, headlights daylight, headlights auto, headlights normal, headlights off. And yeah, so basically I cannot keep the headlights in a specific mode. And it started doing it like a week or two before we went to Japan. And just think about it, like it seems annoying, and then all of a sudden you're like, well, I can't drive in the rain because you have to have your headlights on all the time when it's raining. Mm-hmm. And I can't keep the headlights on, and I can't drive at night because the headlights don't stay on. They just keep randomly switching modes. So I got them to, it took me like a week and a half to get an appointment. And then I got an appointment the Monday we got back after Japan, and they diagnosed it and they're like, okay, but we have to order the part. They didn't order the part in time for me to go to Germany. So Maggie had to take me down to Orlando. And then when I landed, I had to rent a rental car for 24 hours just to drive home from Orlando. And then they finally just called me now and were like, hey, we have the part, let's schedule you. But I didn't even get to schedule it because apparently their scheduler is like overbooked right now. So I'll have to call back later and schedule it. But yeah, that's what you get for making jokes. You piece of shit. You get the full dumb story. I love
this like stupid attempt at a maze that they've built. I was gonna say my car has just auto, which is great.
No, that's what I always leave
But
mine
I
on, but
assume
it's like that entire switch
it's like
doesn't
messed
work.
up. Yeah, this was more of saying like I haven't thought about headlights in a really long time because I just have it set to auto. So even you mentioning it is like, I mean, other than like high beams and stuff. But,
Yeah, but the other thing is, it did it at least 3 or 4 times. The vehicle would be parked overnight with the headlights off, and it would randomly turn the headlights on, and then drain the battery overnight.
That's crazy.
But thankfully, this is very cool. It's a hybrid. I don't know that all hybrids do this, but mine does. So the normal 12-volt accessory battery that the headlights run off of, etc., is different from the hybrid battery. So when the battery dies, all I have to do is use the key to get in the car, and I press a button, and it jumps its own battery because it's using the hybrid battery pack to jump the accessory battery. So even though it drained the battery overnight, I just have to get in the car and push a button to jump it. I don't have to like jump it from the outside.
I like that.
Yeah. But yeah, it's just trying to get that fixed the last month.
You know what I need to do before
I think it's finally
continue?
gonna happen.
I need to pull up
Pull up the chart.
the Pokemon chart. Because I have
Getting your
no
ass
idea
beat.
what's happening. I'm just gonna put it on this other screen. Open
Edit
link in
champ.
new tab, please. Open the image. All I want you to do.
All I want you to do.
All I want you to do is look me in the eyes when you blast.
Excuse you.
Okay, that's up. Move it over a little bit, make it a little bit bigger. Perfect.
I was just thinking that, Halucha, like, are they supposed to be like a belly dancer?
Oh, I thought those were
Like
balls.
they got like kind of like a harem girl pantaloons, you know what I mean?
Like I Dream a Genie,
Yeah.
like those types of pants. What kind of Pokemon is it? It must be fighting, and fighting, I'm going against
Fighting fairy?
So flying or
Fighting
psychic or fairy.
Yeah. I wouldn't necessarily, well, you could use fighting, but I think fighting is effective against each other.
I'm gonna go with psychic. Or with flying. Sorry.
Well, yeah, but that's flying fighting, but yeah, use a fighting move.
But flying's good against fighting.
Oh yeah, that's true as well. Isn't fighting good against fighting as well?
No,
There you
it's
go.
just normal.
Oh, fighting
matter.
versus fighting is normal?
Yeah.
For some reason I thought that was like a weak, like fighting weak to fighting and fighting good against fighting. Isn't there one like that?
Think so.
How the fuck do people memorize this shit? Get the fuck out of here with that.
They have hundreds of hours in bad video games.
Yeah. I think next PokeWill we should do Unbound. I was surprised by how good it is.
I was thinking, like mystery dungeon or something for the next PokeWill. Like a side game.
Like an off.
Or even like, not,
off
I don't
genre.
think Snap. I don't think it's worth it, but like Coliseum. I know Coliseum has a campaign. Because Karen really likes that one.
Oh, Drake just
That's
posted
like
a
fun.
feudal themed Transformers. Feudal Japan themed. Oh, Optimus becomes an ox-driven cart. That is awesome.
Is that right? Is that a Cylon Raider in the sky? Or am I crazy?
Yeah. God, I was literally just this morning thinking about how fucking good Battlestar Galactica is, and I
was
literally had the thought, I was
too.
like, I should watch it again, and then I was like, I literally just watched it again last year. I don't need to
I watched
rewatch
half
it.
of it before before you watched it, or it might have been concurrent. I watched half of it, and then I was like, I should finish this. And then today, I'm on season 5 of West Wing, where it's just where Aaron Sorkin left, and now it's okay. They're still good episodes, but they're okay.
Mhm.
And I was like, oh, it'd be really cool if they had like a West Wing in space. And then I went, oh wait, that's just Battlestar Galactica. Like essentially West Wing in space.
Yeah. I mean, The Expanse, the political sections of The Expanse are pretty good.
I never got past first couple episodes of The Expanse.
And the show's good. It's just there's some later seasons where like it just becomes, I don't want to say dumb, but they become not good. But where it's like there's literally this later season where halfway through the season they get themselves in a bad predicament. And then literally just the next 4 episodes are like, hey, what if we add another bad predicament? You know, where it's like, oh no, now it's raining all the time. Oh, and you're running out of air. Oh, and now you're falling from the sky. And like they just keep adding like bullshit external tension on top of it, and it just was not. So that I feel like the quality of that show did start to drop over time, but it was still good and unique.
I have the first season, I mean, it was made by Sci-Fi Channel, right? The first.
Yeah, I think so.
And it just so looks like a Sci-Fi Channel original TV show that it's like that is hard for me to get past. I don't know why. Really? I just hate the look, like that flat, cool look of sci-fi shows
of that era.
Yeah. And it's weird. It's much easier to get me into a bad TV show if the visuals are good than it is to get me into a good TV show if the visuals are bad.
Yeah. And the first season, at least, I don't remember if it was the first 2, had like the murder mystery detective, which wasn't bad. It's just, it's weird the rest of the show. I know why the rest of the show didn't have that, but it was like sci-fi stuff, but also there's like a noir-esque murder mystery going on in the first and that season, and it takes a little bit to get used to that, but then eventually it goes away. Yeah, with Holden. Yeah.
I thought about rereading the books because I think I did 1 through 3 or 1 through 4.
They're on my list to read the series entirely now that it's done.
Really good. I thought this.
Book update. How are your books doing, little boy?
Good. I'm on the 3rd of the Heir to the Empire trilogy. I'm on the 3rd one.
Yeah.
I sprinted through 1 and 2, which is good because I kind of want to be wrapped up with it. And then I have a pile of like sub 100 page books on my bureau or on my nightstand that I just want to blaze through after this. Like there's like I want to reread The Stranger. I think I have The Pearl and East of Eden and Call of the Wild. Just like a bunch of those.
Steinbeck's so good.
That I've read some of them before. I haven't read all of them, but I was like, I want to take all these sub like 200 page books and just breeze through them to like not like boost my numbers or anything, but I want to get through stuff quickly because I want to start getting into some longer form books that take a little bit more time. And so I was like, I want to get to the point where I can read those and not feel like I'm taking forever on it. And then I'm just trying to wrap up in between the Star Wars books, the other 4 books I'm reading. I really want to finish the Napoleon. I might just drop the Napoleon biography or like be like, I'm just going to stop here because there's a couple other Napoleonic books. Sorry, I'm not even playing the game. That I picked up like that are just about the Napoleonic Wars. That I'd rather.
I want to read more about
into.
that. Yeah.
There's a really good one. You mentioned that on local chat. I need to send you a picture or a couple that people recommended to me that I still haven't read. There's also one that's based off of a journal someone had at Waterloo that is just like the guy just wrote it in like fictional prose of how the entire battle went.
Oh, it's so wet here. It won't stop raining.
It wasn't. I'm so wet.
I knew what it was called, but I didn't expect it to be this much water. Yeah.
There's seltzers everywhere.
I don't know why I told you about this like a year and a half ago where like I've always had that drive where I'm like, I want to learn more about this, so I should read a book, especially if it's history. But books take a while to read, and I uncovered a cheat code, which was like, what if I just find good documentaries, either a movie or a TV series? So I think I may do that for Napoleonic instead.
It's the same way with me.
It depends if I can find a good one.
There's a lot of things like that where I like to get the knowledge first from like a video form, and then it informs when I'm reading the book because I can get lost in my head so easily. And my biggest example of this is like I started reading the first Game of Thrones book. I was younger too. I think I was in high school. and I like wasn't making any progress at all. And then I watched the first season of the TV show and then read the book, and I was like, oh, I have a much more, not that it's one-to-one, but I had a much bigger foundation of like what the characters look like, what happens, that I could like get through the prose a little bit better. Not that it's difficult, but
yeah,
just it's still a more of an adult fantasy book. And that's the same with like a lot of other World War II stuff. Now when I read about it, I'll be like, oh right, that's from like I've seen that before, it's from this.
Yeah. I did, while I was traveling, I did finish Moby Dick. Highly recommend. Very, very good. It's very good and funny and entertaining and very well written all throughout. And it feels very unique too. It's not just a great book, it feels like a very unique book. And it really didn't take that long. You know, I think once you get used to his style, then you're cranking through it. It's entertaining all throughout.
He's cranking.
And then I started reading, this was a book I had on my Kindle. I'm like 2/3 of the way through it now. Skunk Works. Are you familiar with Skunk Works, the Lockheed Martin department?
Oh, yes.
Yeah. So basically, I've had this book on my list for years.
Oh.
And it's written by Ben Rich, who was the second vice president of Skunk Works, or president. I forget what the title is, but he was the guy in charge of Skunk Works after Kelly Johnson, who started it. And so he's going through what it was like working there, but he also talks about he was integral in the U-2, the SR-71, the F-117, I think it's called the Sea Spray, which was like the Lockheed stealth boat they built. And it's just really good because he's writing in kind of a funny style, but he's also providing all this like fantastic insight. And he's like, you know, we had to solve all these crazy, you know, mechanical and technical problems, and he kind of describes them, but then also how they're constantly like negotiating with the CIA and the Department of Defense and the Air Force to be like, you know, hey, we uncovered stealth technology. You really need to fund us to build you a jet. And they're like, well, we don't really need that. We've got, you know, long-range bombers. And they're like, no, you don't understand how revolutionary this technology is going to be. And so it's just interesting. Plus, it's Skunk Works is kind of a weird department because they were literally just like, we're gonna give this guy who has built very good planes for us. We're gonna give him his own department, complete control. They can do whatever the fuck they want. And then as part of that, they end up coming up with crazy technology, which then has like government secrecy restrictions on it. So it literally just becomes this like giant part of the company that is just doing, I don't want to say whatever it wants, but they do whatever they want to come up with crazy technology and then sell that to the government, and then end up having to like fulfill these crazy government contracts where they're like, that looks great. Can you build us a plane in 18 months? And it's like, I don't know, you know, and then they have to overcome the challenges.
That's cool.
So it's if you're interested at all in like the history of those planes or Skunk Works or even just like engineering at all, it's a fantastic read because I've read about it before, but it was always researchers on the outside getting interviews, whereas this is a guy who was in there the entire time and ran the department for a decade, etc., who's like, here's all the stories I got, you know. Here's awesome. All I got. Yeah. So I'm really enjoying that.
The that Bill Bryson short history of the world was good. The only problem was it's from 2003, so it was a little dated.
Too short.
Yeah, too short. And it was more, people kept recommending it because I was like, I want a book about like the history of Earth and like all like the entire history of humanity, but like condensed, like okay. Basically a world history textbook from high school or whatever. Just because it'd be fun to get that big general overlook. And people kept recommending it, and I was like, oh, okay. So I got it for my birthday, and it's not that at all. It is the history of science and discovering like where like Earth came from, how
it's the history of the Earth.
Yeah. And so like how we discovered the solar system, how we measured things, and it's really good. It's awesome. It's basically, and he also wrote A Walk in the Woods, which is a famous book, and a couple others. But it's funny, I really like Mary Roach, and he's essentially the male version of Mary Roach as far as writing style. And she has a new book coming out. Actually, I want to say it already. Actually, I think it comes out this month, all about the human body. That I'm extremely excited for. But yeah, I like those types of sort of like, the writer's interested in science, but they still have a funny way of writing, and they can like interview people and talk about stuff. But as soon as I posted this, but I was like 2 chapters away from finishing it, and apparently Bill Bryson announced they're making an updated version coming out this month, and I was like, fuck.
Oh yeah.
Like, I'll read that in a couple of years.
You mentioned interviews. One of the things that Skunkworks does that's really nice is about a quarter of the book are like short sections written by other people. So he'll be like, hey, we did the SR-71 and we started doing flight test and it went like this XYZ. And then they'll have like a 2 or 3 page written section from like, hey, this is Captain so-and-so. He was one of the test pilots, and he is like a 2 or 3, like, I don't know if he had a ghostwriter or whatever, but it's first person from their perspective, where they're like, first time I took out the jet, I had no fucking idea. It was shaking me all over the place, and it's just, but they have like Secretary of Defense in there. They have like former head of the CIA. So it's not just people on the ground. Like, they really get these nice little perspectives from a lot of people. I fucking hate this Pokemon. It's got too much going on,
He looks like
too much.
Can you look up what Sigilif is? Is that the boy icon or the girl icon? That's the girl icon because it's red, I think. I love the way Sigilif. I love the way
the girl icon
looks. It's based on. Isn't it based on the Nazca lines?
It is a psychic flying.
Psychic flying.
It is weak to electric, ice, rock, ghost, dark. Electric, ice, rock, ghost, dark.
Then I'll crunch him. Can we crunch? The Nazca lines are cool. Koyo and Quatsuki.
Koyani Scotzi.
Yeah, that word. That movie also banger. I finished that. But that movie ends.
Did you watch this? Did you watch the sequel?
Yeah, well? The sequel's not on Amazon Prime. It's like you have to purchase it. It is the end of that movie. I actually don't think it's the Nazca lines, but it's along similar lines of that. I love these giant.
Fuck Amazon Prime.
Yeah.
Because I cannot fucking believe they added ads. That pisses me off so much. I'm gonna fucking say it. It pisses me off so much that I was watching Rings of Power, and I have Amazon Prime Video, and I got so pissed at the ads that I was like, fuck you, and I went and downloaded Rings of Power so I can watch it off my Plex. I just fucking hate. I hate fucking.
Oh, fuck. Tantrum. No. You know what I've been doing for the past 2 days? Like a cool person? Here, let me get a new Pokemon out. I need a flyer, right?
Ripping
I've been
VHS.
ripping Seinfeld.
No, you don't.
Which is been super fun.
Oh.
It is. There's so many CDs in here. It is.
Is that
wild.
the? Which one is that?
This is like this is a DVD release. It's not the Blu-rays.
Oh, okay.
The Blu-rays retail for like $220, and I have a camel alert for them.
Yes.
And they've gotten down to $160, which is still too much money for me. So I'm like, I'm just gonna go ahead and rip these.
But you want the DVDs, right? Because they have the correct aspect ratio, or do the Blu-rays have the correct aspect ratio?
The new 4K Bluerays have the correct aspect ratio, and these DVDs do as well. And my parents just happen to own these, and I've been ripping them and watching them in Plex or in VLC, and they look fine. So I'm like, I might as well rip these and have these until someday I get the Blu-rays.
I mean, you could just download it. I guarantee you somebody out there
it
has
is, but it is 250 gigabytes per season, and I don't feel like transcoding all of that down. It's a crazy
that's
amount.
Too much storage. That'd be what, like a terabyte and a half of just Seinfeld?
Oh, why did I did the wrong one. I'm gonna pay for it.
Is this
sorry.
the gym leader, or is this just another boy?
I'm sorry.
Weak to electric, ice, rock, ghost, dark. So do please state electric. Yeah.
I meant to do a flying move. I absolutely did not pick a flying move.
Yes. Oh, that slowed down there at the end.
I get you. Oops. Slow King. Yep. What's Slow King? That's also
Probably
psychic.
normal, right?
I thought Slow King
Water
was
psychic.
Water psychic.
Water
So I
psychic
want-
and give me a second. They are weak to electric, grass, bug, coast, dark. So just leave police state in. I know this is a controversial topic, but I'm finding myself using ChatGPT/AI more and more and more.
Yeah.
And
don't think-
you know, it's nice.
Nice. I don't use AI at all, so I can't join you.
At all?
No.
I've just
I mean,
I've
unless you
just
call
started using
generative
it.
fill on Photoshop AI. But I'm not.
See that I would argue. I'm not saying this, but for people who have problems with AI, that is worse than what I'm using it as, which is I'm basically just using it as like a much better search engine.
Yeah, but I should say I'm just using it to fill. I'm just using. I don't know if it's the AI version of it, but
Oh, you're just doing generative fill, not
yeah, like I'm.
create.
Yeah, if I need a
filling.
background for something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I don't know. I find every time information from I have to go double check it because half the time it's wrong.
It depends. I think the wrongness is probably down to maybe 10 to 15%. But
Yeah.
but usually, so I'll give you an example. I did install ChatGPT desktop on my PC the other day because I found myself pulling it up so often. So when you were like, "What type is this?" I just hit Alt Spacebar and it pulled up ChatGPT, and I type in "What is Slow King" or whatever, and it automatically dumps out the types and what it's weak to and all that shit. It's still a bit too verbose. It returned 5 fucking paragraphs, and I really don't need that much. But I'll give you an example. I had a screenshot. Of a list. It was a list of things, and I was like, "Hey, how much would this list of stuff cost?" And it was just a screenshot of a list, and it was like, "Oh, I looked at eBay, Amazon, a bunch of different people, and roughly it's going to cost you between $15 to $20 before shipping." It looked up the 10 items, got a rough price estimate for each of them, and said, "Okay, it'll be $15 to $20 for this list of items." And that's something a search engine can't do, and it's something I would have had to manually do and would have taken me 10, 15 minutes. So I really just lean on it as just as a better search engine. But like Google doesn't always return the result you want, so you've got to interrogate it, like you say. But
I mean, Google's been terrible for a while now.
yes, but even when it wasn't terrible, you had to learn how to use Google properly, and you had to comb through the results to find the result you wanted. And I feel like it's the same with ChatGPT, etc., where it's like you're saying, you can't look at it and just immediately assume that it's correct. You've got to kind of spot check it and then be like, okay, yeah, that makes sense. You did the right thing here,
Yeah.
So
I guess I haven't had a thing. Oh, fucker. God damn it. I haven't had a thing where I'm like, oh, I can't find the answer. I need to go ask ChatGPT. I guess that's my bigger thing.
Well, I think the thing that really pushed me was, I know we've talked about this before, but Google putting Google AI results at the top of a lot of the searches just kind of started pushing me in that direction, because I started noticing that I was asking Google a question and it would return links to web pages that potentially have an answer or are on the topic, versus the AI at the top would understand the question and give me the answer. So for example, when I was in Europe, I was trying to fill up gas, and I literally was like, how to pump gas in Germany, because we had this problem in Iceland where it's gas stations aren't the same everywhere. In the States, right? It's you pay at the pump with your card and then you pump it, or you can go inside and put cash and then come out and pump it. But I know that in Europe, it's not always like that. And actually, in a lot of places in Germany, there was no card at the pump. You pump first, then you go in and pay for it. And if you don't pay for it, they have cameras that capture you. So I knew that there was weird complications with pumping gas in Europe, and it changes. So I just Googled like how to pump gas in Germany. And the Google AI responded. It was like, hey, there's two main types. You either use a card at the pump or you just pump it immediately and then go inside and pay for it. You know, and it just gives you the answer instead of having to search through the sites. You probably don't have this because you've got an iPhone. Hey, Christ. Google Lens. Have you heard of Google Lens? It's in Chrome as well.
Yeah, Google Lens has been around for a while.
It has, but they've started to integrate AI with it, and so it's gotten a lot better.
It's because I know more about it because I used to use Google Lens all the time to search objects and things like that, or like be like what is this thing in this image or stuff like that, or not what is this thing, but find other pictures with this thing. But now it's in the top corner of my screen, so I keep accidentally clicking it all the time, and it's really fucking annoying.
Well, I realize you can just in Chrome, you can just right click and use Google Lens, and then you can. It's like a screenshot tool. You can select anything.
Yeah, that's been cool.
But like I did it when we were finding relics in the forest in Germany. We found a food packet, and it said it was, you could read it. It said like synthetic food powder, like drink powder, and like my dad and I, we were looking at it, we were like, this seems too modern. So I took a picture with it, and then with Google Lens, I was like, what is this? And it's like, oh, that's a food packet from this company. They stopped making it in 1945. It was commonly handed out to American soldiers in World War II. And I was like, oh, perfect. Yeah, so it is from World War II. You know, it was more than just a reverse image search. Like it identified it, looked up information for it, and returned it instead of me having to dig for it. So just one of those things where like I think me and the rest of the world are like slowly uncovering like what are the actual good use cases for AI versus it will work for everything that everybody keeps acting like it will.
Yeah, it definitely has good uses. I'm not one of those people who's like completely anti-AI and everything, but
yeah,
I found a lot of things with like I've been trying to really work on my attention span lately and being like,
Christ, sorry, I'll be right back.
Another call. It's still stuck in there, everybody. It's deep in there. Like attention span stuff and how the fuck do I get out of this place? Oh, there we go. I don't know. I've been very bad, or not bad, but been trying to be good about doing one thing at a time. And I don't know. I feel like there's the thrill of the chase when you're trying to look up something and figure it out. It's like with movies now, Karen and I put our phone away, and then it's fun to like, oh, that actor, I know he's from something, and like think about what they're from. I'm not saying that's some high horse thing, obviously, but I don't know. Don't need the instant gratification all the time. Well, I mean, attention span when you're working is different, but like, I'm so bad at being like, oh, let me play a game and put a podcast on and do this and that, or let me watch a show and be on my phone. It all stems from I'm trying to be on my phone way less. And oh, come on. Don't fight me. And I'm trying to do other stuff. I don't know. Oh, is this guy racist? Eliminate everyone who isn't in our group and return the world to a beautiful natural state? I think he might be racist. We will use the ultimate weapon to wipe the slate clean. Yep, I think this guy's a racist. Damn. What? Was Lysander wiping the slate clean? Oh, yeah, we're Team Flare. Where could Lysander be? Yeah. Hey, this guy knows? Hey guys, you know where Lysander is? Can't wait to be done with this game. What the fuck are you? Ugh. No, it's probably a scam.
Okay, Daddy's back.
Hi. I had a lady try to scam me. She said she can tell me my Pokemon's memory. I'm like, I don't think that's true.
What'd
I
she
think you're
say?
trying to scam me. I said, no way, get away from me.
No way, get away from me.
You know, that'd be a good bit in a video game where, because like, you talk to this lady and you like automatically accept that she can read the memories of Pokemon, you know? But like in the real world, you'd be like, what the fuck are you talking? Get away from my dog. Like, what do you mean you can tell their memories? Okay, my girlfriend lady said something about going to a different city. I was definitely paying attention.
Am I a daddy?
Are you a daddy? What? Why would you say that?
Felicia wants me to do a Disney video game daddy tier list. I mean, daddy implies daddy's got like a gay vibe to it, so it should probably be Kyle making the list.
Daddy does not have a gay vibe to it. What is wrong with you?
The word daddy 100% has a gay vibe to it.
I mean, I don't.
Yes.
I mean, it can be used in gay context, but daddy's. I would argue daddy's much more.
No, I think it's the opposite now. I think the gay culture usage of daddy has
Oh.
overcome the typical usage of daddy.
Overcome.
I'm gonna come over.
Who's over?
You want a model train update?
I don't. How much money have you spent on model trains?
I spent $280 this morning. Well, I had to because I finally
had to.
finished the train. I finally finished the train layout plan. Oh, there's a poll up.
I can't wait for you to hit all the classic model train pitfalls. I'm just so excited.
Oh,
As
No,
a
so-
long
so
time
I-
model
I-
train person,
yeah.
it's gonna be great.
It took me a while, but I finally finalized the layout I wanted to do using this free program, and then I printed it out full size and I taped all the pages together and I laid it out. I was like, yes, this works. And then I took the list of train pieces because it literally just dumps out like, hey, here's all the different pieces of train track you picked for your layout. And then this is where I used ChatGPT. I threw the list at it and I was like, how much is this going to cost roughly, etc. Which stores have this in stock. And long story short, I think it's called Bonsai Japan or Bonsai Hobby, and it's a Japanese hobby shop online. And ordering from them, even with shipping and with the included tariff price and everything, it was still like $40 or $50 cheaper than ordering from a store in Georgia. And they had more of the stuff. But it did come out to, it was $200 for the track pieces, and I bought like a $40 tram car because I'm gonna have a tram line on the layout as well.
Yeah.
But then it was $80 in, I think it was $60 in tariff and $20 in shipping. So, but anyways, so I got it ordered. I'll get that eventually, and then I went to CAD and I've started designing not the layout, but designing like all the woodworking in CAD so that I have a rough idea of like, because there's 2 layers of track. There's a subway track underneath and there's a city track up top. But then that also needs to sit on a base, so I have room for electronics underneath it. And I want to have hinges so I can lift up the sections and access underneath if I need to. So I'm excited. I really want to like fucking rip on it, but I just can't right now because I'm busy with the bathroom, and also the bathroom stuff is taking up a lot of room in the garage, so I don't have room to like buy plywood and rip it and buy foam and all that stuff and start working on the model. So I'm like slowly working on it. And then the other thing I was looking at, I may have to hit you up for this or something, because with the starter kit, I did get a power pack, which is like a train control system. You hook it up to the track and it has a throttle and all that. And it's good, it's okay, but I'm gonna have 2 tracks, not just one. And I was like, oh, well, maybe I should buy a second control. And then I was like, fuck this. I should just build my own controller. And so then I was like looking up Arduino and motor shields, And I was using ChatGPT for that as well, because I was literally like, hey, does this Arduino model work with this motor driver? Or like, hey, does this motor driver support 2 DC lines, or is it only one? And so I've started kind of figuring out how I want to do that. But there's a cool aesthetic part where I'm like, I can 3D print the actual physical controls. So I'm like, do I want like an airplane throttle type of thing? Do I want like a lever like some of them have? Do I want it to be big? Do I want it to be built into the base of the table? You know, like almost like radio controls? Or do I want it to be like corded so you can pull it away from it? So I'm like having to solve all these really cool problems where I'm like, how do I want it to look? How do I want it to feel? And part of me was like, I should just buy one of those fucking PS2 controllers and just one of those PlayStation Train controllers and just put it in that, because I can just rip the guts out and wire in the switches how I like to an Arduino.
I don't know where this cafe I'm supposed to be going to.
Is it in this town?
Thought it was. Maybe it's not. Can you look it up for me? Where I'm supposed to go after this gym?
Yeah. Have you checked all the buildings?
Yeah. There is a cafe here, but it's not that cafe. But maybe I have to go back to Paris.
Where are you? Oh, you're in Anastar City, Anastar Gym. Lysandra.
Oh, Lysandra's a specific place.
No, it's in Lumio City. So fly to the Central Pokemon Center and cross Magenta Plaza.
Oh.
Doesn't show me where it is, but
I can fly. Does someone have fly? Lucha have fly?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I do have.
Oh, nice.
I remember I put it on early on in the game, and then the game was like, "You haven't earned the badge to fly yet." And I was like, "Oh fuck." Hey, look, everybody! I'm riding a Lucha.
Yeah, brother. They said cross Magenta Plaza, which I'm guessing is that Central Plaza.
Yeah, I'm excited for you to work on train stuff. For years I've planned out a layout with my stuff, but it's always just, it's so expensive. Not so expensive, but it's such like a needless cost to be like, I spent this much money on trains when I'm unemployed, or even when I had a job. It's just like so many other hobbies, like that sort of stuff. Same with less with model making, because that's more fun right now. But I'm like, I can do that stuff when I'm old in an established house, you know, and I have time to work on like those sorts of hobbies.
No, so you see the spoke and how there's so you're in one of the spoke plazas. I think one of them is called Magenta Plaza.
Oh, gotcha.
And then the cafe's around there.
That's probably this one. That's Magenta. Aha!
Yeah.
I think this is the
It's
cafe I was
across
looking for
this.
that last time.
It's somewhere around here. Yeah, no, you're totally right, and especially I've got all these model kits, and actually there's a model convention this weekend down in Orlando, one I've gone to before, and I literally told myself, I was like, I am not going, because I'm going to go and I'm going to buy more model kits, and I have not put together the kits that I bought at the last 3 model conventions. Yep. So, and which is the reason not to get into model trains, but I was like, you know what? This is like tickling all my hobbies, and it's a really good challenge. Like, it's pushing me forward along all of those hobbies. So, fuck it.
Yeah, I've been painting less only because I've been busy doing other stuff. I need to get back into it, but I'm trying to clear off my desk because I want to try to wrap up some of those in-progress models that I have, like the Nidamaru and that Porco Rosso one, which are just like, now that I can set up the new air compressor and air, all that stuff, get it actually figured out.
Are you talking about? You bought you got one from your uncle, right?
No, for
an airbrush compressor.
For Christmas I got an airbrush compressor.
Different from the portable one that you had.
Different from the portable one. and I just haven't set it up.
Yeah.
It's over in the corner. And then my uncle, from him, I inherited. He had like a little, like all-in-one thing, but it wasn't all-in-one. It was like a little pack to the thing that he used.
Yeah.
I don't know how that one is. But yeah, my office is a mess now because for Spooky Pixel setting everything up. But I did finish that other PC, so now I have a second PC that I honestly might move my streaming to and plug everything
the dual
into
PC.
that, because the motherboard I bought for it, I just found a cheap one on eBay, but it turns out the two PCIe 16 lanes get 8 per, where if you have 2 things on them, or all 16 go to 1. And my current motherboard in my PC only sends 4 lanes to that Blackmagic card. So if I put that Blackmagic card in the other PC, it'll work hopefully a lot better.
So you're gonna do a dual PC setup, or it's just when you're streaming you switch completely to that one?
I think I'd do a dual PC setup and just send everything on this PC over to that.
Yeah.
And then have a monitor here with OBS on it, and like have the Stream Deck connected to that PC and everything, so I can just do whatever I want on this computer, and it can capture, like I can capture the desktop and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah. Every time I think about doing that, I start to map out the audio, and it just hits a point where I'm like, it's not because you got to route the Discord audio and all that as well, and I hit a point where I'm like, this is going to be complicated. I know it's doable, but is it really worth the effort for me to set this up? And I'm always like, nah, because I don't have that many issues, whereas I know you're constantly fighting various issues, so I think it probably could be beneficial for you. Yeah.
Dark. What are you?
Excuse you? Jesus Christ.
But I am excited because I there's so many like shitty games and stuff that every time we try to run them, you know, it doesn't do full screen.
Yeah.
Windowed mode and shit like that. Oops, don't fall for it. Oh, you don't.
So one other thing with the 3D, I mean the model trains, is that it also gives me an excuse. I'm not going to do it right now, but at some point I am going to have to buy a resin 3D printer so that I can print very good 3D stuff. So yeah, I'm excited to do that eventually, but that's probably a while away because I'm not ready to start printing this stuff yet.
I felt bad about not Karen burned me the other week. She sent me a reel that was like, oh, this is my new hobby. I'm so excited to get into my new hobby. This is my 5 to 10 days of me intensely being in this hobby. This is the next 20 days where I'm still researching stuff and buying, and then it gets to the end. He's like, this is where I've given up on that hobby. And I was like, what hobby have I done that with? She said 3D printing, and I was like, you have a point, but I don't.
But,
like, I get what you're saying.
It's a tool.
But also, yeah,
like,
that's kind of what I wanted to say. But it made me be like, oh, I need to. Also, Halucha, should I replace Ancient Power with Earthquake? Probably not. Should I replace Thrash with it? But I was basically like, I need to go down to the basement and set up those 3D printers just so I can start printing shit again. Because there's a couple things. I have these pens that I write with. They're really fun to write with.
Ew.
And I wanted to go into CAD and design a little stand so they can just stand up straight. And I was like, oh, I should set up my 3D printer. Get all that shit going. Get rid of Thrash.
It is kind of good in a way, though, because, like, once I was like, oh, I'm going to get a resin printer, then I had to think about where I wanted to put it. And I basically landed on, I'm going to put it in the guest room, because 99% of the year, the guest room's unused. And then I was like, oh, if I'm going to put it in the guest room, I need more room in the guest room. So I really do need to buy a Murphy bed and, like, redo the guest room a little bit. So it's like, it's one of those things where it's like, yes, I'm going in a different or deeper direction down one of my hobbies, but it's forcing me to do things that are good overall, you know, like rearranging, cleaning, figuring out this problem that I've put off forever so that I can then do the thing. And the other thing is, like, I'm the same way where it's like serial hobbyist, but that's why I got so excited about the model train layout, because it's using all the different little hobbies that I've collected over the years and forcing me to go back to them, but also improve upon each of them to be able to get this project done.
Hobbies, which is what I like.
Exactly. Hawlucha, I did not find a Hawlucha plushie in Japan. We went to 2 or 3 Pokemon stores, Pokemon centers, still did not find it. So I was looking for them so I could buy you one and me one, and I still haven't found it. Every time I go to a Pokemon center, though, I'll check for sure.
Sorry.
Piece of shit.
I gotta fight this racist guy?
It's not racist if he's right. Oh boy. Oh god. That's the prior version of the fucking one we were fighting later, right?
Oh.
See, my food now now it's got like Asian vibes.
Oh, I'm stupid.
But when it grows up, it has.
It's the wrong move.
It's. You could do a doctorate in like.
Please move. Please miss.
You could do a doctorate in like the racist stereotypes of Pokemon designs and trying to puzzle out. Okay, which
sure.
I know this is racist, but which type of racism is this?
It's just light stereotypical racism. You know what joke I had stuck in my head today? And from a movie I've never seen, and I can't remember the full joke, but it's from Wayne's World, and he wants to order Chinese food, and it's like the something of some young guy is like food. He says.
I'll look it up.
And I was thinking like it's so horrible, but some young guy is just such a funny thing.
It's cream of some young guy.
So funny. So I've never seen Wayne's World, but that scene I know about, and obviously when he's like the whole like sponsor and he does like the Pepsi thing and all that. But the one scene with Charlton Heston where he's like, "Can we get a better actor in here?" So good. Murkrow is a flying. Let me get it right. Please stay back. Cream of some young guy. That's pretty good.
I was going to ask you yesterday, but I forgot. Are you going to play Ghost of Yote?
I think eventually. I tried to put a pause on buying new video games. Because I wanted Delta, and then I wanted Yote, and I want Battlefield, and all this stuff. And it's like
I fucked up with Delta. You want to know how I fucked up with Delta?
How'd you fuck up with Delta?
I saw a used copy of PS5 Delta in Japan for $40.
Damn, you should have bought that.
I should have. It was literally the week it came out. So somebody played it and immediately turned around and sold it. And I looked it up, and there's no region lock. There's region lock with DLC. So like if you buy the Japanese copy, you can't buy English like North American DLC for it. But yeah, I should have picked it up because I am. But the problem was I was like, I don't know when I'm gonna play this, and it may be on sale by the time I play it. So
same like Battlefield. I'm gonna let it sit for a little bit. So before I get that, and if I
would not pay for Battlefield. I would say just wait for. Oh, but there is EA Play, but it may drop to the even cheaper tier.
That's what I'm hoping for. It's. I mean, and it's whatever 10% off on fucking if you have Game Pass right now. And I'm like, I don't want to buy it. So I'm not gonna be playing it that much.
No, it's on EA Pass Ultimate, which is $20 a month right now. So you can pay $20 to get it for a month right now.
Yeah, I'm not gonna pay $20 to get it for a month.
Yeah. So that's what I was saying is like at some point it'll drop to the cheaper tier, which is only like $15 a month, or it'll just drop to Game Pass.
Yeah.
Because that's I got cold on Battlefield 6 because I played it and I was like, yeah, this is a good Battlefield. It's not great, and it feels like the full game is just a little bit more than what was in the beta. Bye, Halucha.
Bye,
Enjoy your lunch.
Have a good lunch. Yeah,
that's why
agree.
I don't. Yeah, I don't understand everybody going crazy about Battlefield, because it just feels like they got back to a solid 7 when they were not that previously, and it's like, why are we celebrating that? You know.
And my friends.
But yeah, so. Well, I was gonna go to Ghost of Yote, but if you've got more on.
Well, I was just gonna say my friends have been playing Borderlands 4, and other than the PC issues that they were both telling me about yesterday, they were like, "This game's super fun. Like, we want you to play it with us." And I was like, sure. I think I might budget out.
That's what it sounds like.
$70
Yeah,
for it and play it.
It sounds like it's a very fun, solid 7. Is kind of what everybody's saying. And I have been in the mood for a Borderlands for a while, but part of me is like, I should just play Mycopunk, because we've talked about that, how Mycopunk is just like a better indie Borderlands. But yeah, so Ghost of Yote, I do want to play it. I may play it soon, because I do think I'm burned out on Hades 2. And the major hesitation I had was, do I play Assassin's Creed Shadows or Ghost of Yote? But then I listened to the Nextlander podcast, and they were pretty clearly like, these games are nearly identical, but Ghost of Yote is much better in every way. And so I was like, it was like this sigh of relief where I was like, okay, thank goodness I don't have to play Shadows, because there's no way that is going to be in like GOTY contention when Ghost of Yote is just a better version of it. So
yeah.
So now, and literally in my mind, it's just a question of, do I want to play that now, or do I want to play Pokemon Legends ZA, which comes out next week, I think, and then play Yote after? You know, like, I'm trying to. I don't know, because I don't even know if Legends is going to be good. I gotta wait for the reviews, I guess. But I have vouchers, so I can. It's free, basically.
Basically.
But I've got cash that I can use on a Sony gift card too. So it's like, I can get either game for free. I just can't make up my mind about which one I want to play right now. You know. But then just to go into it deeper, it's one of those things where I'm like, if I cannot make up my mind about which game to play, maybe that means I am not excited enough to play either of them, and therefore I should pick something else to play.
Yeah. I'm also very much like, I have owned so many video games on so many devices, I should play a game I own already.
Yes. Yeah. But now I'm like paralysis analysis, where I'm like, okay, well, I don't know what game to play. So instead I just spend like 4 or 5 hours every day designing my model train layout and researching Arduino shit and all that, just being like, this is my rabbit hole right now, you know?
Yeah, it's still fun. I was looking at some older, like 2000s RPGs I might spin up next.
Yeah.
I finished Baby Steps. I've been playing some of like Pigface, but it's not like done. I'm just playing levels on it.
Why don't you play like the Persona 4 Golden?
I mean,
you know?
I have Metaphor to get through, but
well, yeah, but you haven't gone back to it yet. So that's not an insinuation. It's just an idea of like, hey, maybe you haven't gone back to it because you're not excited to go back to it. But if you're in the mood for an RPG that's a little bit older, Persona 4, Persona 3.
Yeah, I'm not in the mood for
the
that
3
type
remake.
of RPG.
That's fair. That's fair.
I'm more in the mood for like a Morrowind or a Neverwinter Nights.
Or like a Western RPG, not a CRPG, but like a Western RPG.
Yeah, or
Gotcha.
a CRPG, like, but not a CRPG like Disco Elysium style.
You know what I almost played like a month ago, but I was physically stopped from playing it.
What?
I almost played Starfield. Do you know why?
Oh God.
There is
the
apparently
Star
a
Wars
fantastic,
one.
yeah, a fantastic total conversion Star Wars mod pack. Problem is, it only works with the Steam version. Does not work with the Game Pass version.
Oh, that's annoying.
So I would have had to buy Starfield to play the mod pack. So at some point when it goes on sale, I'll do that. Because it sounds very good.
I kept getting reels of it. People being like, "What game is this?" I'm like, "Oh, it's this."
It's Battlefront 2.
Whoa.
Oh shit.
Game did not like me doing that.
Yeah, so I'm actually not playing any video games right now, which is weird.
I'm
That
really
happens.
liking that Final Fantasy Tactics.
Yeah, sounds good.
It might prove out to have too much mental power or like mental ability
Yeah.
for me, but so far it's
Because you're dumb.
been because I'm a fucking idiot. So far it's been pretty fun.
No, I get you. The way you described it, you wanted it to be a couch game, but it sounds like it is more of a. It may turn into a main screen game.
Yeah, it's a game I could play on the couch once I put in the time to learn it pretty well. And I've been
yeah.
hard on myself lately because I keep giving up too early, where I think like if I put in a little bit more effort, like I could find more board couch games if I take the time to learn them. It's the same like every time I boot up RTS or something. It's like, okay, if I can just get through the tutorial and a couple missions, then I can play these without having to fully pay attention. And so that's been helping a lot. Like it helped with the Rise of Nations, beating that whole game, being like, okay, now I've got that under my belt. I can do some other shit.
I've been trying to think of older games, backlog games that I need to go back to. That's why I was thinking about some of the Final Fantasies, like 6, you know, or 9,
Sure.
or
I did
10.
not know that was a thing. Yeah, that's a good idea. Chris really
we
likes
talked
10,
about this.
right?
Yeah,
10.
10, and there's a lot of people who say 9 is better than 7. But I still miss. We talked about this when the 7 remake came out, where it's like I want a 7 remake, but not as far as they went. I just want it to be like I want a middle between the original game, because the original game I stopped playing after 10, 12 hours
because
because
Fantasy Tactics Ivalice version
yes,
of it.
that's what I want. Yes, I want
Which
like
I will
an
say,
HD2D. Yeah,
it's not quite there, but that
that
the
Xbox version.
Xbox version of 7 I was playing has like the fast forward. You can turn off random encounters on the overmap. You can do auto encounters.
Like turn on.
Yeah. It wasn't like cheats. It was just like auto grind and stuff like that, which I thought was neat.
Because I basically got to a point where I had to grind, and I was like, there's just too many rough edges in this game for me to keep going. But I was really enjoying the story. The story was great.
Oh, great.
Oh yeah. You know what I do want to play some more of?
What?
I keep getting TikToks of an elderly gentleman in glasses from the Midwest describing satisfactory techniques, and I'm like, damn, maybe we should go back to satisfactory.
That's
Actually, you know, I may ask you to do that, to literally just spin up a fresh server and just have it running. And then it's not as formal as we did it last time, but it's just like we have a server going for whoever wants to log in and do shit, you know.
Yeah, I can spin it up.
It's just part of me is like, do I want to do that? But if we're gonna do that, then it's like, well, maybe we should just do the Planet Crafter DLC, you know, or do it different. I should Google that. I should see if there's like, what's the best co-op factory best co-op automation game. You know, could do Factorio.
They did just announce, sorry, this isn't exactly what, but PC Game Pass just added some farming game that looked kind of fun. That was co-op.
Oh, you know, we didn't talk about the Game Pass price increases. I canceled my $30 is too much.
I might buy a couple things to keep it going for a while, but
yes, same. Because when they went to 20, I was like, I understand it, economy. It is right now just barely worth it at 20. And then they went to 30, and I was like, no, that's too much.
If I played Fortnite, maybe.
Because it has the battle pass in it, right?
Yeah,
that's
like
what
that
it
stuff's
is.
cool. Like if I was someone who played Fortnite, I'd be probably pretty pumped about that. But
yeah, you'd also be like a fucking man-child piece of shit.
that's true.
God, I keep thinking about we probably should do a fucking Fortnite series or something.
I think it's past the
It's
relevancy
just still
now.
wild. It's still all the shit they keep adding to it. It's almost like Roblox in a way where like we could almost just have streams of just random shit all the time. Lord.
Hi. The fuck are you guys? Oh, I remember. They look like Beautiful Joe.
But yeah, I think I'm gonna do the same thing you said, which is I'm gonna stop paying for Game Pass full price. I'm only gonna get it when there's a specific game I want, and I'm only gonna use coupons, etc. to get it. Like, unfortunately, I think mine expires at the end of this month, and that's like 2 days after Outer Worlds 2 comes out. So I do need to figure something out for next month.
Mine redid on the 4th. Paid for at least a month. I might try to buy a couple cards to get it.
Actually, I should. I guess I would only need. Oh, how much do I think I'm gonna play Outer Worlds 2? And if I play it all the way through, how long will it take me to finish it? So
let's be honest, you're not.
When does mine expire? No, I don't have to, but gonna end on November 1st, which means I have 3 days, including release day, to play Outer Worlds 2. I think I am gonna like it though. That's the problem. Especially since Sunday, November 2nd is the Zitnik train swap meet. Of course, I have to go to. The Zitnik train swap meet down in Fort Myers. I gotta go. It's a good train store, and they got a swap meet in the parking lot.
Damn. Gotta go.
The fuck is Cordell Raifan? Or no, Cordell Rail Fan Festival. Yeah, following weekend I have another train show I want to go to. Of course, December 6th is the Suncoast Model Railroad Club train show. Got to go to that one. God, I fucking love Giga Drain so much.
Wish I had in real life.
Do you think that's what a blowjob
I
is?
knew you were gonna say it.
I mean,
Well, you're acquiring seed. So.
yeah, you're sucking out some life essence. Jesus Christ.
Pure life essence.
Hey, since we're live on the internet, that TV show you mentioned yesterday, that's on your Plex? That's what you were hinting at?
Oh yeah.
Maybe I'll watch that tonight with Maggie.
It's good. I think you'd like it. It's
Children
like
of-
cute, you know.
Children of the Corn?
God, what a terrible movie. I don't know if you've ever seen Children of the Corn.
I have.
The credits just
Yeah.
like start in the middle of the final scene for no reason. You're like, what is going on? It's
Ran
definitely a
out of
cult
money.
movie, but it's terrible.
I mean, it is about a cult, so.
Oh, fuck off.
I don't know.
Send me spinning, baby.
You
Yeah, over the
spin me
garden.
right.
Great. Go poops.
Okay, so you are basically in the middle of part 11 of this walkthrough. And we have 4 more parts after this. So we could probably finish this next week.
Subs. Yeah, I think we can do
We have to figure out.
Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
Oh yeah, I was just about to pull it up. Well, Monday's Columbus Day, so.
Monday's Columbus Day?
Uh,
I hope that doesn't affect.
actually, yeah, I'll put it on the calendar right now. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. We could do Thursday as well. I feel like maybe we should plan Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and if we finish early, then we cut Friday or whatever.
But yeah.
I think we have to power through, finish. You know what I miss? I miss Photoshop. I miss making the announcement image. I was having fun with
You
that.
can take it back.
I'm taking it back. Fuck you. Did you like? No, it's not that one. That one I did reorganize a little bit, but Jake did most of the original organization on that.
Yeah, it worked pretty well.
I've tried to get better at like organizing and naming my layers, and like instead of just making it more efficient to work and rework with the file. I really love smart objects. Like the Tuesday, have you noticed the Tuesday one is like 4 smart objects nested deep?
Yeah.
But I really like doing that, because then it's like you're just working on that object, and then the whole thing goes back instead of accidentally fucking with more than you want to.
Yeah, I like it. Yeah, you can take that back. I put out. I meant to edit one today, but I was neck deep in Seinfeld. But I made a short out of one of the.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you can totally tell that I just completely gave up on shorts. I could show you the Notion if you want to. Not that you have to follow that format, but it's got a style guide, but it also has a big list of at least like 40 potential short clips. Like, this is the clip you could make a short out of, etc. We went to like 10 per week, and I was like, okay, that's too much, and then I burned out. And then I started the bathroom, and I just got lazy.
The thing I realized I forgot to do, I forgot to put captions in the video I put out yesterday. So I wanted to do that.
I know they recommend putting the captions in the app, because then the app knows you have captions. But I find that too annoying, so I always just put captions in the video when I edit the video. Because it's just
the only
easier
thing
that
I
way.
use CapCut for is captions. And
I was using DaVinci Resolve. It did pretty well.
Yeah, I mean it's basically the same as whatever's in Premiere, but its ability to just put them together, and like, I don't know, the know-how of it is just the model they have seems to work a lot better.
It seems to detect. You don't have to tweak the words and punctuation as much. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, I'm gonna run out of giga.
Need a fluffer.
It's true. See if magic leaf hurts.
I did, just to go back to my little chains real quick though. I did, as part of my layout, I also included, there's a main loop, and the main loop has 2 shuntings. So it has 2 like offshoots where I can park additional trains. So like, I was like, I know I'm going to buy additional train sets in the future. It's better to have them on display, even parked in the model. And that way I can switch as well to pull them out.
They're not also powered, because they'll run. If they're touching the rails, they'll run.
Oh, well, that's the cool thing about the Kato switch, is that the switch also switches power. So it will kill power on the side that doesn't have it.
Oh, gotcha.
That makes sense. But the other thing is I have 2 parking spots, so the current train will pull into one of the parking spots, and then it'll switch to the other parking spot to pull the other train out. When it switches, it'll kill power to the parked trains. Yeah. Because I'm not going to do DCC. I was thinking about it, but it's just not. It's not worth the hassle right now.
You gonna put some Magna Rail in for some like cars and stuff?
I was thinking about it, but Magna Rail is like, the kit I was gonna get was like $220.
It's expensive.
And it's kind of annoying where it goes. And the other thing is it means you have to have a very thin road base on top of it. And I was like, it just hit this point where I was like, nah, it's not worth it. So as a compromise in a way, instead of having buses on Magno Rail, I have a city tram. So I have a little tiny 2-car tram on a city line that runs between the city and the neighborhood. So that way it's not Magna Rail, but it's like the inner city commute separate from the main line.
It's funny, your design's very similar to what I put together, which is like a small city with the tram and then the train going around on the outside.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I'm excited.
Drapion. What's a Drapion?
I need some info.
Yeah.
It's Poison Dark. Sorry, it's still typing out. It hasn't gotten to the part yet. Ground.
Grantrum.
Yeah, it only has one weakness, ground.
Dropping it from a height onto the ground. Oh, the fuck.
Ew.
Disgusting. Take this earthquake. Ugh. No, don't even touch me. I don't want you to touch me. Ugh.
God, he is fucked.
It looks like something a little kid drew, and then that little kid was a serial killer.
John Wayne Gacy Jr. No, it's Young John Wayne Gacy. It's a sequel to Young Sheldon.
You know, John Wayne Gacy died
Gacy.
from eating so much meat.
No, I did not know that. Is that a joke or something?
It's a joke because that's how John Wayne died.
Oh, that's a deep joke because I did not know that. Oh my god.
It might not even be true. That's just a fact they spout in Boondock Saints.
Take your time.
It's like, you know, John Wayne, he died with 50 pounds of meat in his stomach.
Jesus Christ,
like
man.
What? I have to fight another one? Oh.
Damn. I gotta go to the website real quick to type her name in.
Just about to ask. And I hope most of them are together. These can't be teenagers.
Now I know it's rule34.xxx. And then what's her name? Yeah, there it is. Brioni Pokemon, only 39.
Wow.
But I tell you what, the quality on these 39.
How many naked feet can you count?
12. Do you think actually this is a funny bit is go to rule 34 but just type in like normal fetishes. So I'm gonna type in feet and see what
Even doggy style.
feet. Okay, feet on rule34.xxx has 696,848.
Damn.
I think it's a tag on anything else.
It is. I mean, I don't know. I've never used the site.
Doggy style is almost 300,000.
Yeah.
There's 9 million posts, so that means 1/9 of them are feet. Now I'm just trying to find the tag that has the most. So sex is 2.4 million.
Yeah, what one would have the most? I guess nude? Or no, not even nude.
Well, I'm trying to think of what people would tag. Like, what's a common tag? Is it like lesbian or something? You know? I don't know.
Can't you? Isn't there a page that is like has all the tags?
All the
sorted
tags.
by size?
Rule 34.
Is there Rule 34 of the Rule 34 site?
Posts. Tag map. Oh shit.
Uh-oh.
Top 100 tags global. Oh, but this is searched. This is searched by, and it has states and countries. Guess what is the tag that has the number one that is searched, that is the number one searched for term in the most countries in the world? Does that make sense to you?
Sorry, say it one more time.
So every country has their most searched for tag. You know, Brazil's is X. Which tag has the most countries?
Pokemon.
Now, Futanari.
It's ladies with peenies.
Yeah,
I
it's
mean,
top 3
what is
Futanari,
that?
rape, and gay.
Oh, damn.
I mean, what is that?
I've never heard of it before.
There's an I Came top 100, which is the top 100 came on characters.
Oh, I came.
Oh my god.
Oh, because people can press the I came button.
Yes, there's an I Came button under the tags at every image, which apparently lets you know this was the image that did it for me. And the number 1 is Francine Smith with 800,000. Who's Francine? Is that American Dad? It's American Dad.
Gross.
Lisa Simpson and Meg Griffin.
Ugh. Lisa Simpson's a child.
Okay, number 33 though is Doge. Oh god.
Like Elon
I did
Musk's?
Well, like the Reddit
I
meme,
know.
DOJE. Selma Bouvier. Oh, that's from Simpsons as well. Jesus Christ. I'm going to tags. Sort by total count, descending, search. Number 1 with 926,000. Oh no, I'm sorry. Number 1 with 9.2 million is female. And number 2 with 7 million is breasts.
Hell yeah. Love female breasts.
Oh god, 2.2 million is looking _at_ viewer.
Oh,
All right, I've exited out of that website.
thank you.
That's a mini game show right there. It's just a Rule 34.
You know what I thought about? Haley's just not here to see this anymore, but he'll probably watch it later. I was like, we should just do Jeopardy. We should just do. I was just like thinking of Jeopardy categories.
But isn't that
just do Subpixel Jeopardy?
50 questions?
No, but I meant like the
You know
way
what
they do like their Jeopardy, save data as Jeopardy and Chaos Jeopardy. I was like,
What is it? Is it
Do
just
a Jeopardy.
video game
no, they
game
just
and
do whatever
meme
they
and-
just play Jeopardy. They do whatever they want.
But I mean it's like it's not just trivia, they're also doing like in community joke references, etc.
I think it depends.
Because I do want to do.
But
You
I
ever
don't
seen
think
those
they're
clips of that guy who
changing
did
it
like
at all.
the guy who did? I don't think it's Jeopardy, but it's like a chaos quiz, but it's all these like really stupid trick questions,
I
like
mean,
weird
they do
riddle
Chaos
questions.
Jeopardy. That's like
Is
their
that
big
but is no? But that's my question. Is like what is that?
No, okay. I think you're getting confused. I was just saying they do regular Jeopardy and Chaos Jeopardy. I was just saying regular
Oh, okay,
Jeopardy.
okay. So it's separate. But what is
Chaos
their
Jeopardy
chaos Jeopardy?
it's just chaos. Like you may say an answer and say no, it's not that answer. It's that answer. Spun around. It's this answer that doesn't make any sense.
It's some.
It's you don't really have. I don't
okay.
think you have a chance in Chaos Jeopardy as much.
Oh, okay. Because this other one this guy did, it was just like funny riddles the whole time.
I mean, it's Chris running it, so it's
Yeah. It's just would you rather.
it's just all would you rather.
Yeah, I thought about doing another minigame game show, but I have a major obstacle, which is I don't have access to PowerPoint anymore because I just use my work
Oh.
account.
I didn't realize
that's
you used
the whole thing
PowerPoint.
ran in. Yeah, the whole thing ran in PowerPoint. It's just a big
Can you-
PowerPoint
Can you
slideshow.
convert it to slides? Google
I
Slides?
don't want to. And I think the short answer is no, because I was using animations, I was using like sound effect transitions, I was using like click on this and then it disappears.
Gotcha.
The
I didn't
whole
even
thing was
know PowerPoint
PowerPoint.
was still around. To be perfectly honest.
Yeah, PowerPoint's still used.
I thought people just used something else or Google Slides.
No. Yeah, no, it was pretty powerful because literally the overlay was just our cams on top of PowerPoint, and then yeah, that show is well built.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Okay, I think I beat the bosses here. I don't know what else I'm supposed to be doing.
It is probably gonna be a story beat because this is Team Flare Secret HQ. Are you still in the labs?
Oh, I haven't been in this room yet. Oh, here's someone. Wait, let me heal my people.
Oh, I guess with your potions. Sorry, you said heal, and I immediately assumed full team heal or whatever. That's not what you meant. I haven't thought about Pokemon in decades. Woo! I'm a little tired. I think I'm still like 2 hours jet lagged.
Wow.
Slowly getting back to normal, but I only slept 6 hours last night and I woke up at 4.
On your lonesome? No. Okay.
Mabel's not quite doing it for me.
No. But Houndoom,
Hell yeah. Whoa.
it's gonna be.
Did you see that movie Baby Girl? I wish Halucha was here. They probably saw Baby Girl.
No.
But you don't need to. Yeah. It was just took me like 3 days to watch that movie.
Jesus.
Because I know. I would watch like 40 minutes at a time and I was like, this isn't really doing it for me. I'd go do something else and I'd be like, I should probably finish that. And then I'd watch a little bit more and I'd be like, it's just one of those movies where like you could tell it is straight people who recently discovered a kink. And they're like, what do you mean there are people who like to be dominated? How does that even, that would make an interesting movie. And then they make a movie about it. But for like normal modern people who are online, we're like, yeah, so what? Some people like to be dominated. Like you have to do more with the movie than just be like, isn't it weird that this kink exists? What if Nicole Kidman had this kink? And it's like, it's not enough to make your whole fucking movie on. Sorry, I didn't mean to tangent there, but
I didn't mean to tell you.
There's a dog in the movie, and there's like a treating her like a dog thing, and it's like, so what? You know? What were you gonna tell me? Is that your fetish?
Yeah, that's my fetish. We talked
No,
about
they don't
this.
even go that far. That's the thing. They don't even go that far. It's not even that crazy. It's just like baby's first kink, and they're like, whoa, isn't that so crazy? It's not really. Sorry, what were you gonna tell me? What's your kink?
We talked about this on the, what's the show called? ABI Factor. But I watched Superman, and
what did you think?
I really didn't like it, but I completely agreed with you.
Really didn't like it.
I completely agreed with you. I should say it was an enjoyable movie, and I enjoyed watching it.
Yeah.
But I don't think I'd watch it again, and I didn't like it.
Yeah, it feels like a soft 7. Is that what I said? It feels like a soft 7. It's like it's competent,
like
but it's not
5.
noteworthy. That's fair. That's fair.
I give it 2.5 stars, I think, on Letterboxd.
I think I just rated a 7 because for me, a lot of Marvel movies aren't even as quote unquote good as that Superman.
It's
the Superman
bad
was
too
at least
because
okay to watch.
I don't think it's a 5 movie. I just really didn't like it, and I don't know why.
Yeah.
And here's the weird thing: is I kept saying this to Kyle. I was like, I really enjoyed it too. I just didn't like the movie as a whole. Like, I completely agree with the opening was stupid. I don't know why they did all that text. They could have easily shown
5 minutes. Yeah, and I would have loved to see it. That's a huge character moment.
And
for fuck's sake, come on.
Karen and I watched Weapons the other night, which is the scary.
Is that good?
It was terrifying, absolutely terrifying, but it was fantastic, absolutely worth watching. But just beware, it is terrifying.
Okay.
But that movie opens up with a kid doing a voiceover and showing it's like sort of recapping everything that happened up until the point when the movie starts.
1 second.
And I was like, this guy, he leaves me right in the middle of my point. I think if I yell loud enough, the person on the phone will hear me.
Sorry, I get so many spam calls and normally don't answer them, but because I'm like dealing with the car dealership, I feel obligated to answer all of them, and it's just fucking spam calls. So Weapons starts with a voiceover.
Weapons like opens up with a voiceover from a kid, and like is explaining everything that has happened up until the point of the movie starts, and like they sort of like show it and pan through stuff and everything, And I'm like, Superman could have done that easily. Like,
Yes.
yes. Just, you don't have to show all those scenes from the text, but it could have easily been like panning through. Like, it could have just been
more stylized.
Yeah, like stylized, like I don't know, museum dioramas of going through each thing. Like as you're just craning this way and it's cutting to next scene and next scene. So that I didn't like. I really liked. I thought Superman and Lois Lane had really good chemistry. The two actors and their acting together.
This is completely subjective. I just don't like that actress. I don't like her.
That was my
I don't
next
like her vibes.
sentence. I don't like that actress either, and I don't know why. Because she's a fine actress. Clearly,
I think she's just been character actor. Is that the one that refers to like you always play the same character? Like you always play basically the same person wherever you are.
Yeah.
And that's what she is. And I don't like the character that she always plays because she's exactly the same in Marvelous Miss Maisel, and I just don't like that character.
Oh, I got the elevator.
And they fucked her so hard with the wardrobe in this movie. They gave her a really fucking ugly wardrobe. I was like, what the fuck are you doing?
Just everything kept accelerating. Like it was some sort of play or something. And certain scenes also felt a little Wes Anderson, where they just had like characters doing things and talking to each other in a very like stage sideways sort of way, where like things were just happening. And it was just it was weird.
I think you're getting to where I am, which is that I'm done with James Gunn, because now that you haven't liked Superman, every time you watch a James Gunn movie, it's going to have the exact same problems. And
I guess the other thing is like I thought the comedy and the like I laughed a decent amount.
Yeah.
Like he's good with that stuff.
Mr. Terrific was great. He's a great actor and he had a good character.
Mr. Terrific was great. Even the Nathan Fillion character was cool, like funny.
Yeah. It's one of those things where I do think it's better than most modern Marvel movies, but
modern Marvel.
I don't even know. I want to say I don't even want to say it's better. I think it's just different enough, and it feels like it is competent, but just barely. But it is not noteworthy or good or exciting in any way. And I feel like the whole Israel metaphor was like, if you're going to do that, then pull your balls out and fucking do it. Also, you know,
it didn't even strike me as an Israel metaphor. It just felt so like, hey, here's a generic Middle Eastern
ham-fisted black
country.
and white.
Like, because it was also very like Ukraine, Russia as well.
Yes.
Or like any conflict.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, they're not even taking a stance on anything. They're just like, what if we blended all this stuff up together?
I love that they try to take a stance, but just fucking do it. There is the only thing preventing you from saying this is Israel and they're attacking Palestine is your own fucking balls. Because if you stood up for it and made it publicly, like they wouldn't have been able to stop you from doing that.
Yeah, exactly. But I also don't necessarily agree with that because it would have dated the movie like in a weird way
that's
and
fair.
Also added that to Superman canon. So I don't necessarily agree with that. But it felt like every time they cut back to that conflict, they were cutting back to a sound stage where all these actors from both sides were hanging out. A
soundstage and a single desert lot where
weird.
I was like, it's like a $300 million movie or something, and all they can afford is one desert lot. You know?
Yeah, I was so confused.
Yeah, I'm glad we're on the same page with this because everybody loved it, and I'm like, are you guys fucking crazy?
Yeah.
Watch a good movie. Watch all that jazz, you pieces of shit. There are good movies out there. Yeah.
What do you mean?
No, but I think you're kind of getting a taste of what I get, which is that like I don't enjoy hating as many movies as I do, but every now and then I watch a fantastic movie and I'm like, I'm not wrong. There are actually great fucking movies out there. And they hit so much harder because of all the shit you guys keep slopping up and acting like it's great. You know?
Yeah.
Like Assassin's Creed. It's a great movie. That's not good.
Oh, you know what I watched too? I watched
better than Borderlands.
We watched Sleepy Hollow, which
with the Johnny
Depp one, which was okay. I've told the story several times of me being young and scared of that movie when going to get Halloween candy from my dad's aunt's house. And then I watched a movie I'd seen 1,000 times as a kid because it was always on, fucking The Brothers Grimm with Heath Ledger and Matt Damon.
I've never seen that. When that movie came out, I just remember looking at the poster and being like, why is Matt Damon there? I do not buy this at all.
It's a Terry Gilliam movie, which is very
Is it
funny.
really?
Yes.
Now I want to watch it.
It's
now
so
I
good
really want to watch
and
it.
bad at the same time.
I didn't realize it was Terry Gilliam. I fucking love Terry Gilliam.
It has all his staples in it. It's a little too much over-reliance on CGI. A lot of reliance on CGI that you can definitely tell nowadays. But it also had a bunch of scenes that like definitely scarred me as a kid, and has a weird, and it's definitely a movie where a lot of people, I assume, got a vor fetish with this horse eating a little girl and then galloping her. Like, you see her going down the esophagus, and like this giant like Preggers horse with a big bulging belly running around, and I'm like, oh my god, what the fuck is going on?
Why am I hard?
Why
Karen,
am I
can we
so
go upstairs real
hard,
quick?
yo? Can you swallow me whole? It was it was wild.
I'm so excited to watch it now because I love Terry. Terry Gilliam is one of those directors where no matter what, I'll watch it. It's on my Plex. It's not on my Plex yet, but it will be soon.
It will be. Yeah, it's a weird movie. I've seen it a lot though, so I was like remembering things as they were happening. There's like a little mud boy at one point. Oh, Peter Stormare's in it as well. Stormare.
Oh, yeah, I've never seen it. I saw the poster and I just noped out forever. But literally just hearing Terry Gilliam, I'm like, I'm back in. Have to see it. That's an October movie. Are you guys trying to watch like horror movies or anything for October or anything like that?
Yeah, but doing only spooky stuff and horror stuff.
It's just thing about horror movies is like, it is one of those genres that is just chock full of shit, you know? But then the problem is the good ones, if they're really good, then now I'm very scared. So it's like,
yeah, that's the problem.
Like, I won't not watch them, but I have to be selective and I can't bunch them up to each other.
Like, Weapons is a really good movie, and it has laugh out loud moments.
I'm excited to watch it.
But it terrified me. It absolutely terrified. I could barely sleep that night. And same with Barbarian, which is by the same guy.
I need to watch Barbarian too. So, honestly, that's my problem with horror movies is they are dark movies. And so I can't watch them during the day because it's too bright out. So I have to watch them at night, but then it means that I'm typically going to bed right after. Yep. Like if I could watch them in the morning and decompress throughout the day, I would be fine.
And horror movies always do the thing now where it's like tense thing happens.
Yes.
And which is fine because I mean that's literally how it works.
Excuse me, what the fuck? The fuck is this dude?
I don't know, but he's got one glove on.
It's like Bizarro Guillermo del Toro.
What the fuck is going on?
Oh, I'm sorry, Dead Man.
Xerox. Dead Man?
Dead Man, right?
Yeah, Dead Man.
I did watch Long Legs. Long Legs was good. I recommend watching Long Legs. Long Legs is good.
Weapons is also on my Plex. Weird. Actually, I might have deleted it.
I was gonna ask if it's good because I've become a snob where I only want remixes now.
Yeah, it was pretty good. It's like,
you know what I'm excited for?
I didn't notice anything.
I'll double check. Next Tuesday is Mission Impossible Final Reckoning on Blu-ray Day. Super excited for it.
I haven't seen.
Unemployed. I'm unemployed, so I didn't go see it in theaters, and then I was like, well, I'll wait for the Blu-ray so I can at least watch it in home at the highest quality. So I'm excited for it.
I haven't seen Dead Reckoning.
Dead Reckoning? Dead Reckoning was still good, but it did feel like a slight drop in quality compared to the recent run, because the recent run has been fantastic, but then Dead Reckoning
I think
dropped a bit.
I was like,
quality.
oh, let's watch through all of them, and we watched the first Mission Impossible, and then it was like, oh wait, we have to watch the second one next, and then we haven't watched it.
The second one's still good. The second one's different, but it's still enjoyable. No, it's not.
Movie.
Fuck you. When was the last time you watched it?
Like, probably like 5 to 10 years ago.
It is different, but it's one of those things where it's different, but it's so cocky and self-assured and fully commits to what it wants to do that it's like, I can appreciate what you're doing here.
Yeah, I guess it's just
3's a
mostly
piece of
compared to
shit
the other
'cause-
films. It's terrible.
Yeah, 3's a piece of shit because fuck J.J. Abrams. It's just so funny that in 3 they just fucked his character over so bad, and we're like, he's married now, and then like the rest of the series is like, get rid of the wife, get rid of the wife, get rid of her immediately, and then like when they need to, they bring her back for a story beat, but then they're like, get rid of her. He cannot. There's no fucking reason Ethan Hunt needs to be married. Why the fuck did you do that?
Behind me, you'll find a red button
It's
and a
so
blue
great.
button. One of the button for activating ultimate weapon. Well, it's probably not the blue button.
What do you think is this? Just a different mega Pokemon that you get? Fuck you! That's very funny. That is very, very funny.
Piece of shit. Guillermo del Toro.
God damn you, Bizarro dead man.
Bizarro did.
I wish I could
remember that
play.
village.
I wish I could wipe my brain and play Death Stranding 2 again. It's so
really
good.
Still game.
Fucking incredible game. It really is. So good. It's one of the best sequels ever made.
They keep talking about it on the Next Later podcast. I just like, guys, you need to keep playing it, please. And they are.
I know, yeah.
I'm like, you need to get.
But
they
it's
keep
not them. I don't
five-starring
think it's
everything.
them.
I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? Playing the
But it's
game.
not. Yeah, I know. It's not them though. But there was some other podcast where somebody was shit talking it, and they're like, "Yeah, it's just more Kojima bullshit." And I'm like, they came in with it with like a preordained like Death Stranding's dumb, right? Yeah, well, it's still dumb. And I was getting so mad at them listening to the podcast because I was like, no, he listened so much and he fixed so much shit that was wrong, that was bad in Death Stranding 1 and made it so much better.
So good.
Very good game.
So the multiple parts in your thing include the Elite Four in the walkthrough.
Yes, the last one is Elite Four.
So we only have to get to the one before that, right? Unless we're doing
Today?
Elite Four, but I don't think we are.
Oh no, sorry, no. Well, it's Pokemon League. Well, actually, let me see what Pokemon League is.
We don't normally do them. We just do the final.
Oh no, we
credits,
normally
right?
do the Elite Four. No, we do the Elite Four.
I don't think we do.
We normally don't do the post. We normally don't do the post game stuff.
I thought
We do
Elite Four
Victory
was
Road
post-game.
and then. No, because normally it's usually you get all the gym badges, then you do Victory Road, which is like a bunch of tough rando battles with NPCs standing around, and then you get to the league building and you do Elite Four. We always end it with Elite Four. Because remember last
I
time
guess
Jason
I did do it. Yeah.
Jason was with you to kind of coach you
For some
through
reason,
it.
I was
Yeah.
thinking we didn't do it.
No, there's a bunch of post game stuff, and then you can go back and like
No,
redo
I know.
the Elite
For some
Four.
reason, I was thinking
much more
Elite Four was
difficult.
post game. So where the
No.
fuck am I going now? Oh, I guess I'm going
I mean,
to
we
where
can-
that weapon was.
We can call it here. I think you're going to Geosenge Town, is my understanding.
Yeah, let me just go save it here at a Poke.
So, you know what? We got time, so I'm gonna leave it up to you if you want to play between now and Monday. Just don't do a gym, but there's a gym far away. So, like, there's a lot of shit between now and the gym. So it's up to you if you want to play or not, and then we'll just pick it up on Monday wherever you're at. You know what I mean?
I probably won't because it seems like we're rapidly approaching the end. But
I'll tell you how many locations you have left. You've got a town, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. You've got 13 locations and routes, and then it's the Elite Four. So you actually have a lot left, but I don't want to pressure you into playing over the weekend if you don't want to.
okay, yeah, I'll think about it.
So,
but
sorry. It's a very, very roundabout way for me to say, if you do play over the weekend,
Don't
just
do it.
stop before the next gym. Yeah, that's
Okay.
it.
Okay. Folks, thanks for tuning in. Ian, thanks for being here. We will be back
Monday.
on Monday at 3 p.m. Eastern with more of this. Actually, I gotta figure out a time. I have a thing Might be a little bit later or a little bit earlier.
Buddy, I'm unemployed.
This guy's unemployed. Folks, we'll be back on Monday at some point, and the rest of the week doing stuff. Tune in for that. Subpixelfilms.com is where you can find all of our content.
Say fat subpixelfilms.com.
Fatsubpixelfilms.com. That's where you can find our stuff.
PHAT. P stands for pussy.
We're pussy addicts. We'll be back with that. Have a wonderful weekend, everybody, and we'll see you next time. Bye. How do I get out of here?
Bye.
Hit this button.